Jimmy Anderson's playing, and therefore he knows he's one ahead of Sir Alistair Cook, who's with us. Alistair, morning.
Aggers, how are you?
Oh, very well. It's great to have you with us. And I don't know, how does it feel to be passing that baton on? He's an old mate of yours, let's face it.
Yeah, a bit strange in one way, but for Jimmy, it's just an incredible achievement. There's so much talk about the achievement, but for me, you know, I couldn't have passed it on to a better player. And I'm actually proud to be second on the list. Now, he is without doubt England's greatest cricketer, greatest bowler, and that achievement, 162 Test matches as a medium-paced bowler, I can't call him fast. As an opening bowler, is an incredible achievement, and I'm really, really proud of him. I'm very lucky to be here today to witness it.
It does seem extraordinary. And the first time that we saw him playing for England, what, 2002? That funny red stripe in his hair. He took wickets against Zimbabwe. I mean, he looked really promising. But to think that he would still be playing 161 matches later after that one does seem remarkable.
It does, and you know, normally you can always put an excuse to a record, can't you? Well, I didn't play in his era, or I didn't do this. The era's changed. Well, he started before me and is finishing after me. So I think I actually watched that little clip on TV of Jimmy bowling that first over against Zimbabwe. And you can kind of see he wasn't sure where he was going. He was nervous, and now we're kind of just so used to this guy who we just know today. If England, you know, are bowling first, he's going to give him an over or two, but he'll find the right length. You know, he's going to give New Zealand absolutely nothing. You can almost guarantee he's going to perform to an incredibly high level if his body allows him, which is just testament to the bloke who has just constantly striven to get better and better and better, and he has.
Yeah, and you spend a lot of time with him, obviously. I was talking to one of the fitness gurus the other day for the England camp who said, look, forget what he looks like, which is, of course, incredibly fit. He's like a rake. But he said the data shows that Jimmy Anderson has actually never been fitter in his life. I mean, how does he do this?
Well, I just think he's realised that this is, you know, the thing which will stop him playing is his body, and you know, those injuries which you can't account for, you know, like the groin tears or a calf tear, you can't do anything about it. But he's looking after everything else probably a lot better than he's ever done in terms of his preparation, his recovery. Where, you know, probably in 2010-11 in that Ashes series, you know, his body just let him play, but now he knows he has to really service it kind of every occasion. You speak to him now, he said he's put so much more effort into his diet, and he's bearing fruit, that he's still out there and still, you say, looks unbelievable, but delivering the goods.
Jimmy Anderson, now playing his 162nd Test, has had 96 different Test teammates in his career, which dates back to 2003. That puts him joint 9th on the all-time list of most teammates in a Test career. He is level with Dennis Compton, who also had 96. Alex Stewart, in 133 Tests, had 97 teammates, which shows how there was a greater churn of players in the pre-central contracts days. Colin Cowdrey, also 97 teammates in 114 Tests. Len Hutton, 98 in just 79 Tests.
I imagine with the Len Hutton thing, because his first Test would have been in 1937, and his last Test would have been in 1953? Five, I beg your pardon. So I suppose you've got a decent chance of having quite a lot of teammates over that period of time.
Yes, so he's 6th. Shivnarine Chanderpaul had 106 teammates in his 105 teammates in his 164 Test career for West Indies. Wally Hammond, another player who spanned the Second World War, 106 teammates. Wally Hammond, 106 in 85 Tests teammates. Sachin Tendulkar, 200 Test matches, way out ahead of the pack in terms of most matches played, but just 110 teammates in that time, over 24 years. Frank Woolley in 2nd place, who played from 1909 till 1934 for England.
That's getting my juices flowing.
Frank was a great Kent left-hander, played 64 Tests over 25 years with 111 teammates.
Ooh. Is he number 2?
Yes, he was number 2. So that was in the days when England quite often didn't take full-strength sides, particularly to overseas tours, and leading the way.
Hang on, you need a drum roll.
Right.
Leading the way.
Okay. Graham Gooch.
Brilliant.
Another long career, 20 years.
Was long, wasn't it? 75 to 95.
Graham Gooch had 113 teammates in his 118 Test career over 20 years.
Thank you.